talk about what you've seen out of your guys, I guess, so far in spring practice, but in the back end.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Just talk about what you've seen out of your guys in the secondary so far this spring.
A lot of inconsistency, good effort, a willingness to learn. You know, guys, they're doing a good job. You know, we've only been here 8 practices, and you can see the progress being made, especially from our basic calls that we've had when we first put it in, and seeing them executed as times go on. You know, and obviously they're, you know, it's a lot for them. You know, everybody wants to. They're eager to all learn more and more and more, but you know, we just got to. You know, there's inconsistencies that are going on, which we kind of expected that. But we're really in a developmental, you know, stage of the package, and trying to get a feel for, you know, what's the right spot for guys, and so there's really good competition going out there.
For a defensive back, what's the hardest part about this defense? Safeties and then corners to
communication. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of communication that you know, they've got to be on top of their game, and you know, whether the particular call that we're making and getting that echo to our defense. You know, particularly the safeties, you know, who, like quarterbacks on our defense, they got to make a lot of calls. So getting used to that, being vocal, being confident in what they're doing.
Physicalness, obviously you guys are working on physical, but how much does a cornerback or a safety especially have to be, how physical do they have to be in this defense?
When they're playing defense, they better be physical every play, regardless of what you do on defense. You know, they better be. We want them smart, we want them tough. You know, so that's not going to be something that hopefully we recruited with.
What have you seen out of Jermaine Whitehead, a guy that kind of worked mostly the nickel last year, that's now working some of the safety? What have you seen out of him so far this spring?
You know, Jermaine is a smart player. You know, we feel very good about his progress. You know, he understands. Like I was telling him, you know, I mean, he's a guy that can make calls, and so that's been very positive. And to be able to play nickel and safety in our system is pretty good, especially early on.
What you guys are doing, do the strong safeties make the calls, or the free safety,
both.
or both?
Both. Okay. Both are required.
Chris Davis, probably the most veteran corner with T-Bell not out there. Just talk about Chris and kind of what you've seen from him so far.
You know, Chris is he's got a lot of ability. He's a physical player. He's really got all the skill sets that you look for in a corner. Change of speed, feet, ball skills. I just said the physical part. Smart player. You know, but you know, obviously Chris has played. Has had a lot of success here, so kind of leaning on him to be a leader.
Robinson Threes, he's a young guy. He played a little bit last year. How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good. I know he didn't play. I don't know how much he played last year. I mean, I do know, but there's not that many reps. But you can see, you know, the 8th practice here. In fact, today, you know, you can see him feeling more comfortable in what he's supposed to do. And you know, he made a couple of plays, which was very encouraging with the ball in the air today. Had an unbelievable interception in a red zone period that we had. So that was really good to see.
Talk about the communication and things from the safeties. You see a lot of those guys thinking too much out there right now, trying to.
I think so. I think that you see a lot of guys too that they kind of know what to do, but they're a little gun shy, and that's where, again, that's expected. That's, you know, you're in the 8th. You're only in your 8th practice in the system. I think that it's going to take some time, and we've got time. 7 more practices, and each day is hearing it over and, you know, hearing it again for whether it's the 20th or the 30th or the 40th time, a certain call. But you got the summertime where they'll get a chance to, spend time together, in their off-season workouts, and then when they come back in the fall camp, it's another an opportunity for them. And you can already see how it's kind of like it's processing in a very positive manner. For that you can see him executing better.
How's Fisher doing the walk-on? He was hurt last year. And, was invited to walk on a couple years ago. Is he making
Trent's
some
doing a good job. No, he's doing a great job. Smart player.
Good. Appreciate it.
Okay, man.